You are still watching Ways. National Open Day on January 25th celebrates a fun day. Opposite day. Celebrates a fun day of switching roles. Good morning, or is it good night? Or you can say goodbye instead of when you still want to say hello. Just switch the roles. Like now we are cold, but we are hot. Or which one is it?
Yeah, not cold.
So maybe we should just have dinner instead of. So we're having breakfast now. So the aim of this day is just to have fun. You know, saying exactly the opposite of what you really mean. This day has kids rejoicing everywhere. It's a great day for adults to play along. So most sources say that the opposite day is always observed on January 25th, while others say it is celebrated on January 7th. It is also believed to be celebrated by groups of people on the 25th of each month of the year. So Milola, I'm trying to look you. I'm trying to look on the opposite day. Milola, you're looking ugly today.
You are so mean.
That's the opposite.
I'm supposed to take the opposite of your friend. I'm upset,
right
even
now.
though you know there's a way you take what is said as against what you're supposed to take.
But you know that's the worst thing you can tell a woman.
But this is the actual definition of it's a day for everything.
I'm
like,
telling you.
Right. Like seriously?
Like in my head, every part of my brain is rolling right now.
Like really, do we have to put something on today just because something?
Let me find what I want to say. Norma, you came early today.
Really early.
Very early.
I believe. I mean, I couldn't even believe it
right on
myself.
That is really kind. I'm going to get you after the show.
You didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't. I know it's supposed to be opposite, but somehow.
Right, you know? You felt
As soon as we are done with the show, just get in your car and run.
All right, so let me start with Uti. You found an interesting story today.
So, well, Nigerians, the headline was what caught my attention, followed by the picture. It says, I didn't sell Buhari to Nigerians. I only posted these pictures.
right.
Says the Ovation publisher, Dele Momodu.
And a presidential aspirant.
Well. Please. I believe it was only a few months ago that said person joined a group of people to apologize to Nigerians for supporting the president. So, he says that he does not agree. He likes the president, but he does not agree with his politics. So, for clarity's sake, I did not endorse him. That all I did was post his pictures. It is funny because I found a story, I don't know if we have that, from 2015, where he was asked about the president and how he felt, and he said he was going to win by landslide. He talked about how
He was going to win, or the president
Buhari was going to win.
Okay.
And he said that Buhari was Nigeria's version of Mandela. He went that far. But today,
He has recanted.
No, he didn't recant.
Okay.
No, he's not recanting.
He's outright
Apparently, you misinterpreted
What I was trying to say.
what he said because all he did was post Biju. Yeah. Thank
leave
you.
it at there.
Yes. You know, because it's like when they said don't teach history.
Right.
You can hide some things, but thank God the internet is alive. So when I saw this headline, I
Alive
said,
and what?
2015, please, just, and you know his name is easy to search. There it was, live and living color. At least if you are going to do it, be sure that
that image does not exist anymore.
But you know that we have a politician here. Our politician.
Excuse you.
No, I want to say a lot of politicians actually lie. They just
part of the job description.
yes,
But
they say
I
all.
did not get any JD that says you have to lie because you're a politician.
Apparently, you haven't gotten the memo yet. It's coming.
Maybe I haven't got it.
Milola, your
I don't
story.
share your fault. Mine is about, really, we're in the pre-election year, so everything really wraps around election, the next government, the president, and INEC has this to say that the INEC record surge in voters registration, they've experienced a high jump, and it has hit 5,173,355 registration nationwide. It's very interesting to hear that. In the weekly update on the continuous voters registration nationwide, in the third quarter in Abuja as at yesterday, INEC disclosed that they have new registrars of 2,665,421 registrants. They have completed the online and physical registration. According to them and the statistics, it comprises of 1,344,813 male and over 1,300,000 people as female. This is the update from INEC.
But did they give any figure as to fresh registration?
They said it has hit 5 million
Awesome.
voters. So for me, I know that I had to do a transfer of my registration from where I did the last one to where I'll be doing the next one based on my current agenda, all things being equal.
Awesome. All right, Nama, your story.
Oh, mine is a little sad. Yesterday, African Cup of Nations, at least 8 people were killed. The stampede at Cameroon, at the Cameroon stadium. It's I mean, the videos out there shows people running up and down, screaming, fans, as people got crushed. What really got to me was that out of the 8 people, 2 were children, and they perished in that stampede. 2 boys aged 8 and 14 were killed. They were among the dead people, and 7 people, up to 38. A lot of people also
were injured, yes, because they said there are lots of people
experience
in the hospital. So that's I was going to ask that, did it state why there was this stampede in the first place?
I mean, for the BBC reporters, because this I got from BBC, the reporters that went in said they didn't have clarity as to what
what triggered it.
But people were trying to get into the stadium. And you know, the stadium has a capacity of 60,000 people, but due to COVID, they were required to, have at least a capacity of 80%. However, maybe in the heat, people were rushing. There was an open space in the gate or something, and everybody wanted to come in. And I think it took a life of its own at that point. And at the end of the day, people lost their lives. It's so painful that for something that was supposed to be very interesting and people love, for people to perish in that kind of situation.
With AFCON, and we had to suspend the campaign just because of
it. Yeah, even some of the games I think are going to be suspended until
they just have to.
It's really unfortunate.
All right, so my story is actually quite interesting because even me, I keep wondering why. It says 25,000 people signed petition to stop English test for Nigeria, the IELTS. IELTS test. Now, over 25,000 people have signed the petition on change.org to stop foreign institutions from demanding an English proficiency test, the international English language testing system, from Nigerians. So according to the story, if you read down, there are some countries that have been exempted. Some of the countries, oh wow, I can't find that list here now. But I read it in another platform, all the countries that have been exempted, they are saying that since Nigeria is predominantly an English-speaking country, is an Anglophone country, so why are we being demanded? Wait, now, hold on, because do you know how much IELTS is? It's 210 pounds. Let me finish, because I knew you were coming with me for this one. 210 pounds. Uti, what is the essence of IELTS? IELTS is to just show that, the times I've written the exams, they will tell me that it's because they just want to be sure that at least you can read signs, you can read a simple memo, you can... basically, if they give these people in the US or on the UK the same exam, they will fail woefully. They go school, so will they try? My point is, Uti, if somebody has gotten a university degree, you do not expect the person to be writing English again as an examination to go for another. It's actually very... I'm for the petition, please.
If you don't like it, you sit down in your country. So if your universities cannot carry you, take it up with your
It just shows
government.
they do not trust. They do not trust the quality of education.
Thank you. So you see, look.
So why don't we fix ourselves?
Thank you. I hear you, right? Because the truth of it is, it's ridiculous. Even I felt that way the first time. I was like, why do we have to take IELTS? But when you think about it, the IELTS is made up of 4 different parts. And you must
Listening,
agree.
speaking,
That
writing,
We
comprehension.
have strengths in certain places, and we don't have strengths in certain places. When it comes to comprehension, hey.
For the record, I got
No.
an 8.5. I
That's
tried.
you.
But I'm just trying to
That's
explain.
you. No.
That's why
That is
you feel
you.
that it should be
And
And that's
a
what I'm
drop in
saying.
the
When,
ocean.
so when you
No,
say
I do
these
not
things,
think. I think a lot of people
One
actually
house,
passed
yeah.
that exam. It just shows that they have very few belief of education.
The exam is just becoming a money making
no,
venture.
don't think of it as a money
Why would
making
it
venture.
expire?
Excuse me.
Wait,
my
hold on,
point
Uti.
is-
Why would it expire after 2 years?
You-
I have written the exam. I wrote the exam. You didn't help me to write the exam. So why would you? So if I did not use it,
probably forgot.
no, excuse me, Uwa. Stop being
Who you
emotional
are 2
for
years ago.
starters. Let us think about these things. You know, Nigerians, one thing we do is that we're quick to think that everybody's targeting us. It's not about you. IELTS is global. They're not asking from it for just Nigerians. Hold on. They're not asking for it from just
Exactly. Let me
Nigerians. Now,
find it.
secondly, you are going to show me the list of countries that are exempt.
Yes.
Right? There is a reason behind it, trust me. But let's not even go into the list because that's going a whole different way. Like I said, if you don't like it, stay in your country, go to your schools. Now, let's come back to the point of it. It is not about emotion. There is a reason for it. There are 4 tests in that place. Even today, our graduates, when they come to work for us, we have a problem with them being able to write and do things
And
properly.
even
So let us
speak
be
properly.
clear. It is not about you, and it is not about Nigeria. So when we do this thing, I'm saying it's a money-making venture. Even if it is a money-making venture, are you not a business person?
You have
Take it
to
up
make
with your-
money.
your-
The
Thank you.
truth is, I agree
So-
with you, Uti, because we have created that avenue.
Yes.
You agree with her?
No. We also have created
You
that
have a
avenue.
questionable education
I don't
system.
agree with
You have
how
a
much,
questionable process.
actually, but we have created that. If our situation was not as bad as it was, we will not be looking for other options in the first place.
So,
So
sorry,
rest-
we're not
I'm
doing
not
it.
talking
So
again.
rest on the matter.
Let's take a break.
And drink water.
When we come back, I'm not drinking water. When we come back from the break, I want to talk about safety in our schools. Stay with us for the break.